And are the cabins, can you make them wheelchair friendly? Are they accessible?
Absolutely, we can, and in fact, I know of a couple of cases of cabins that were built specifically for people with mobility needs, let's say. So, you know, doors can be made wider if necessary, and we have plans, like, there are regulations as to the size of bedrooms and bathrooms for wheelchair access, for instance, which we're very familiar with, and we've built a number of cabins for that situation. Ramps coming in, and yeah, so there's a lot of guidelines there to help us size the rooms correctly.
Yeah.
So absolutely, and then anything can be done, like with any of our cabins, all sorts of alterations. Not an issue, really.
So I've been getting a lot of questions about the log cabins, like what log cabins itself. People are used to the traditional log, like the tree, that's a log cabin.
Right.
But to you, what is a log cabin and what makes this a log cabin?
Well, I mean, we could sell the thick log cabins, but they're very, very, very expensive. And so we're looking for a solution. And I mean, not us, these have been built in Europe this way for a long time. So, but it's a cheaper alternative, but it's a very, very effective alternative. We're using less. You have a 7-inch wall that you get from us in our standard build, which, if that was solid wood, wouldn't insulate as well. That's what we have,
Right.
and would be twice the price. Okay. So we build a 7-inch wall that's not solid wood, but it's more insulating, and it's easier to build. It's quicker to build, and also from a quality point of view, then we can. It's well engineered, you know. For instance, in this 2-bed now, there's 14 points around the walls where we have holes going all the way through with tie bars, clamping rods, to fasten the whole thing together.
Yes.
We have end caps on our outside walls to prevent any water ingress. So, like, they're well engineered buildings. It's not a primitive form of putting this log on top of that log and on top of that log. I mean, that looks great. It costs a lot of money. How good is it? You know?
Right. So we're not living in the Middle Ages anymore. We are innovative, and this is the new way. So, Conor, why would I buy from Timber Living specifically?
Well, that's a good question. And lots of people ask it. We're the oldest company in the country. We've been doing this for over 30 years, and our quality is really important to us. We have looked at a lot of suppliers in the Baltic regions. We used to take cabins in from Russia 2 decades ago. Wow. So we do look at the best suppliers available. Yes. Our price might not be the lowest, but as I say, you buy cheaply, you buy problems. You know, our timber is the best quality you'll get. The roof cover as well is really important. That pressed aluminium tile effect roof that is going to last. We have one on a cabin on the Aran Islands, and it's still there. So if it passes that test, that's good enough for me. I think another one as well is the deposit. I think it's a very good sign. If a company is looking for 50% deposit, I'd be a little bit nervous. There's a lot of companies out there, and some good, some not so good, some new, and you know. So if we're looking for 4,000, to me it's a sign to the buyer that, like, you know, we have.
There's a process to the payments, and you're not grabbing the money and
exactly. Yeah, there's no risk. There's no risk from that point of view.
Yeah. So don't forget, you can visit our showrooms in Tullow, Cork and Boyle to see the first-hand quality for yourself.